Hi everyone, my name is Sydney and today I'm going to be discussing Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare, and oh my god, I am so glad that I finally finished this book. This is the second book in the Infernal Devices series, and honestly this one wasn't my favourite. I felt like whilst there were many things that happened in it, it still felt quite slow paced to me, or I wanted a lot more to happen. I don't know. But I freaking love Cassandra Clare. I think she is such a beautiful author, and I love this world that we are reading in. I love the story, I love the characters, and it keeps me going. Like, I am so freaking excited to read the next books. My big aim and goal of this year is to finish at least the Mortal Instruments series and the Infernal Devices series. So we're already in November, so I'm kind of freaking out because if I look at my reality, I don't think that's gonna happen. But if I'm looking at it with a optimistic mind, maybe I can do it, so we'll just have to see. But I do have book talks on the first couple books in the Mortal Instruments series, and I have a book talk on the first book in the Infernal Devices series. So I will leave those links down below for you to check out if you'd like to. But yeah, I'm gonna go into the spoilery section. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. I am gonna start off by saying I will forever be Will Herondale trash. Utter trash. I fucking love Will Herondale. I want to be with Will Herondale. On page 11, Tessa describing Will. Let's just have a moment. Black hair, blue eyes, graceful cheekbones, thick dark lashes, full mouth. He would have been pretty if he had not been so tall and so muscular. She'd run her hands over those arms. She knew what they felt like. Oh. Iron, corded with hard muscles. His hands, when they cupped the back of her head, slim and flexible but rough with calluses. Oh my god, girl. It's getting hot in here. It's getting really, really hot in here. I think we all know that Tessa is in love with Will, and that her decision of being now engaged to Jem is obviously the wrong decision. And she's just doing it because she feels bad for Jem. We all know that Tessa should be with Will, that she loves him. She doesn't love Jem. I don't think she loves Jem. I mean, she does, but I don't think that they're meant to be, really. I don't think they're meant to be. And it was just so weird and so quick. And what? This was so cringy to me. On page 187. So this was, of course, between Jem and Tessa. Say something in Mandarin, said Tessa with a smile. Ni hen biao lang. What did you say? I said your hair is coming undone. Here, he said, and reached out and tucked an escaping curl back behind her ear. Tessa felt the blood spill hot up into her cheeks and was glad for the dimness of the carriage. I can't take this seriously. You have to be careful with it, he said, taking his hand back slowly, his fingers lingering against her cheek. You don't want to give the enemy anything to grab hold of. Oh yes, of course. Oh my god, fucking lol. How he tried to save himself. So in saying that, I do think though that Jem and Tessa had some cute moments within this book. But Will and Tessa are everything. They had cute moments. That whole scene on the balcony was everything and was so hot. Oh my god. I don't know if you were reading it like, whoa. Because I was reading it like, whoa. Whoa. Like the unraveling of her hair, the slow build, and then boom, and then, oh my god, and then freaking Magnus Bane, my favorite. I love Magnus Bane. Him coming in and being like, am I interrupting something? I was just like, Magnus Bane, what the fuck are you doing? This moment is everything. Don't ruin it right now. But yeah, just clearly Tessa needs to be with Will. Like, this needs to happen in the next book. So Will's sister is alive, Cecily, and she returned at the end of the book. She wants to be a Shadowhunter. I wonder how much we can trust her, and I wonder, it seems like she knows a lot about the world already, so I think it's going to be really interesting to find out more about Cecily. Oh, and another thing, the fact that Will, since the age of 12, has been living a lie. That he thought he was cursed, that everyone who loves him is going to die. The fact that he never let anyone in because of that curse. Yet it was all fake. It was not real. It was a lie. The fact that he pushed Tessa away because of this curse. We also found out that Charlotte is pregnant, so that's going to be really, really interesting and really cute for her and Henry. They are definitely side characters that, look, aren't my favorites, but I was happy to hear that knowledge. So let's talk about Jessamine for a second. Jessamine is definitely my most hated character. She is just so stupid, and I just can't get around understanding her. I just can't believe she fell in love with Tessa's brother, who is known for being manipulative. She was being a spy. That was so stupid. I hope she rots in the Silent City, honestly. Oh, and another thing. Oh my god. So if you've been following my little reviews on Cassandra Clare's books, you will freaking know that I am obsessed with the Silent Brothers. That they are everything to me and more. So when we got them back, I was so happy. On page 345, the carriage stopped and the door flew open. Several Silent Brothers stood on the other side. Brother Enoch was at their head. Two brothers flanked him, each holding a burning torch. Their hoods were back. Both were blind, though only one, like Enoch, seemed to have missing eyes. The others had eyes that were shut, with runes scrolled blackly across them. All had their lips stitched shut. "Welcome again to the Silent City, daughter of Lilith," said Brother Enoch. Oh my god, I'm fucking living for them. I need a series that is just about these freaking brothers because I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed with them more than like the other characters. Is that really bad to say? So I had a question about the cover of this book, and I hope that you guys can tell me, because I am quite confused about who the prince is. If this is meant to be the prince, is this Gem or is this Will? Is the prince Gem or Will? Like, I'm confused. I know that the princess would obviously have to be Tessa, but like, who is that? Maybe it is Gem because his hair looks quite silver. But then, like, no, we don't want the prince to be Gem. We want it to be Will, so... But maybe... because they're engaged? Like, I don't know. Like, can someone tell me? Ooh! So let's talk about Gideon and Sophie. They are a match made in heaven. I really like it. And I first was really sad for Sophie because she really liked Gem. And at the beginning of this book, I was like, oh, I hope that she gets with Gem. I'm actually really glad that she likes Gideon. Gideon seems really, really nice. And I like, there was this moment where Sophie laughed at one of Gideon's jokes and he was really impressed, but also thinking, what? No one laughs at my jokes. Who's this girl? So that was really sweet, and I'm excited to hear more about their story. Gideon's dad, Benedict, is such an asshole and he's turning into a demon, and I feel like there's going to be a big showdown with him in the next book. I don't know, I just have a feeling. And I also sadly have a feeling that Gideon might end up being a spy because he's staying in the Institute now and he's Benedict's son. So I have a weird feeling something is going to happen there. And I also think that Hyacinth, who is a fairy that we met in this book, is going to have a play in the next one. It just makes me think that the fact that she got attention in this book, the fact that we met her, makes me think that she's going to have some more input into this story. I don't know, could be wrong, but I definitely think there's something there. And also Aloysius Starkweather gives me the fucking creeps. There's gonna be something with him as well. I don't know. Definitely sketchy as fuck. With the whole ending, definitely sketchy as fuck. So what we've gathered from reading this book is I am securely Will Herondale trash, and that balcony scene was the highlight of this book for me. That was fucking everything. I'm actually going to read City of Lost Souls next because I heard I need to be reading these books in publication order. And that's exactly what I want to be doing, so that's what I'm going to be doing next. But I will get to the third one after that, so stay tuned. There's going to be a lot that we're going to talk about. It's going to go down. To be continued. That was really fucking intense. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think about Tessa's decision. Are you going to go for Jem or are you going to go for Will? Who's your ship? As usual, bye!